Hi guys, Toboloco here. Welcome back to our Solomon Islands qualification run on the 2014 FIFA World Cup. I don't know what part it is. It must be like part 4 or something like that. It is a very, very long qualification process, but I'm trying to do it properly by actually playing the friendlies, doing the training, everything like that. So currently we're in Group A in round 3 of OFC against some pretty tough teams. Currently we've got Papua New Guinea, New Zealand and Tahiti. New Zealand aren't having a brilliant campaign, but everybody is still in this. If I drop a couple more games, then that's it. It's over for me. So I really need to buckle down and try and win the last 3 games of the group stages. So our first match of this video is a qualifying one. It's against Tahiti. I'm fairly sure at the end of the last video I played against Tahiti as well. That's why I'm top of the group. We just need to beat them here to ensure that they are eliminated from qualifying. Down here to Totori, he's basically through. Oh, he almost got the shot off. We are controlling the game quite nicely against Tahiti. Some players are already pulling up injured, and it's only the 45th minute. Like, come on. Oh, I thought I beat him then. It's so good to shoot from distance against teams like Tahiti and that, because more often than not, it will find its way to creep in. But at the moment, it's half-time and it's 0-0. New Zealand and Papua New Guinea are drawing 1-1. If New Zealand lose that match, you have to think that their World Cup campaign will be over. Into the middle. Go on. Yes! I don't know how Tahiti didn't pick that up, but okay, well, Toledo scores, and it is 1-0 to the Solomon Islands. Finally, we made the breakthrough. And that's it. The first match of this video is done and dusted. We got an important 3 points, despite the match being a little bit on the boring side, but that's fine. I'm fairly sure I got a couple of friendly matches before I do the last 2 matches of the group stage, so we can play our reserves in those friendly matches, and then just use the first team for the qualifiers. New Zealand beat Papua New Guinea in the end 3-1, so what does that mean for the group stage then? It means that I've got 10 points, Papua New Guinea have got 6, New Zealand have got 5, so I've got a good lead on Papua New Guinea. All I really need to do is either win, just win one more game, I'd say. If Papua New Guinea drop points and so do New Zealand, then everybody is out apart from myself. So I got a random friendly match now against Myanmar. I don't think I've ever played as Myanmar. No, I haven't, have I? I haven't played as Myanmar on this game. And also, I've never really faced them that many times either. So yeah, this will be quite an interesting match. I think they are a 1-star team as well, so it might be quite even. Into the middle. That's got to be a goal, right? Oh, I tried to chip him. I was being too cheeky and saved again by the Myanmar keeper. This guy goes for it and saved by the goalkeeper. Trying the long shots, trying the sort of medium range shots as well, still not working. It's half time, and despite the pressure I've been putting on, Myanmar have held on in this match and it's still a 0-0. I'd kind of like to win this friendly, but it doesn't matter if I do or don't. Into the middle, we go for it, and that's gonna be it, I think. I mean, we haven't been that impressive in this match, sadly. I thought Solomon Islands would be a bit better, but sadly not. Strike. It's gone wide, and that's the end of the match. It's been really, very, very boring, that match. I had a lot of pressure, and we just couldn't finish our chances against Myanmar. Right, so we got to play Andorra for another friendly away from home, literally 4 days before my qualifying matches in the last group stages. And it's just like, really? Why would you have a friendly against Andorra 4 days before you've got to play a qualifying match? And I've got to travel from Oceania to Europe. Like, that doesn't make sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to field a ton of reserves against Andorra. And if I lose, then at least I can say it was my reserves that lost us. Alright, away from home against Andorra for this friendly match. I can probably see myself losing this match. We got reserves on the field. We're away from home. We had to travel like thousands of miles to get here as well. And you can imagine that these players are probably somewhat jet lagged, so yeah, not a great friendly to have right before qualifying. Definitely can see myself losing to the Andorra first team. I imagine they got their first team out. Go on! Oh, that was so unlucky. But the goalkeeper's out. No, okay, we can get a shot off in time. It's 0-0 between these two sides. My reserves are playing quite well. Like I said, I don't really care if I lose this match. I mean, I know I'm probably going to. Go for it! Oh, I thought I scored! I thought I was dipping! Go on! Come on! Oh my god, I couldn't tackle him, and Fernando Silva scores in the 78th minute to make it 1-0 to Andorra. You know, I was kind of like more in control in the last 20 minutes, and then they just got through and just pushed their way through and scored. I just couldn't do anything. Maybe stamina let me down, or the strength stats of the players, I don't know. Well, that was a bit frustrating, but I guess that I knew it was coming. I said it at the start that with reserves travelling all the way to Andorra, away from home, Andorra are a better outfit than me as well. They're just a better team than the Solomon Islands. It's probably true, to be honest. Andorra probably would beat them in real life. But to be fair, the reserves did well, and it gives room for the first team to get the job done in the rest of the group. Alright, back to qualifying now. We're against Papua New Guinea away from home. We need to win this match. If we do, then I'm fairly sure we will go through at the top of the group, and I'm fairly sure that's the criteria to going into the playoffs. Under the lights, Solomon Islands could make history by making the playoffs. Doesn't mean that we're guaranteed to actually go through. Just means that, you know, we're in the step in the right direction. We've got one foot in the door, so to speak. Solomon Islands looking for it, but for some reason we couldn't turn around. Don't get me moaning about the physics game. Don't make me get going about that again. I hate moaning about something that I'm not in control of. Go for it. Off the post. Go on. Shoot, dude. Like, you had it right there. You had it. I pressed the B button as well, but it took so long. Papua New Guinea definitely need a result here. Even a draw will probably... Well, actually, no. A draw might actually mean they could go out. Papua New Guinea have been very frustrating. Rightfully so, because they're trying to qualify as well. That guy can't be tackled for some reason. He still can't be tackled properly. Don't make me moan about the tackling system. Don't make me do it, because... this video will be lasting for 3 hours. I'm not even joking. New Zealand and Tahiti are drawing 1-1. What's happened to New Zealand in this qualifying campaign? They're supposed to be like the biggest team in the region, and they're being held by these other smaller nations. Go on. Ah, please, someone do something. It's been such an awful match. Crossed in. Oh, come on. Like, how does it not reach this man? Well, I mean, all I can say about this game is dreadful. Dreadful performance from both teams. If you're watching this in real life, again, I request your money back. It's not been a good match. I know both teams have got something to fight for, which is why it's probably a bit more tense than usual. But it's just like, come on. Like, my team's in form. I'm playing another one-star team. So why on earth can't I beat Papua New Guinea here? Yeah, that's it. It's game over, and another poor performance from both of these sides. Yeah, I mean, Solomon Islands, you need to wake up, because despite the fact you're leading the group, and that's fine, and that's brilliant, but what happens when we go to the playoffs against a bigger nation? Well, at least we're not as bad as New Zealand. I mean, they drew 2-2 with Tahiti. I mean, at least they're scoring goals, I guess, but, I mean, their qualifying campaign has been terrible. We are pretty much qualified though. We've qualified for the next round, which I'm guessing is the playoffs. Well, I'm pretty sure it is anyway. Our final match of the group stage is against New Zealand. So last time we drew against this team, it wasn't a very exciting affair. And I reckon it's going to be like that here today. New Zealand haven't had a good qualifying campaign at all, despite the fact that they are supposed to be the better team. Let's go out. Let's go out of this group stage with a win. Good tackle, go for it, and saved by the New Zealand goalkeeper. Well, most of these players are out of stamina because, yet again, the matches are too close to each other. I understand that you need to get the fixtures done and everything, but it's just like, these teams, like the island teams, they can't compete because they don't have the best stamina in the world, do they? They're not like, I know they're athletes, but they're not like players that play in the top leagues in the world, are they? New Zealand pressing for the first time in this match. They cross it in and, well, almost played it straight back to New Zealand. And another boring, uninspiring half. Honestly, if you want to watch, if you have trouble sleeping, watch this video. Taleda. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Okay, we've woken up a little bit now. I mean, I was getting hassled by the defender. I had to shoot. New Zealand, last minute, pressed, but no, they didn't do anything special there. 90-minute plus 2. What can we do to ensure that this isn't a boring game? But I think it is going to be a boring game. It is because New Zealand are stonewalling me right now. Back to my player here. Go on, shoot, it's blocked. It's just been an absolute block party today. The shot isn't good enough. Head back in. Okay, and then hassled. It's a free kick on the edge of the box. Okay, can something happen here perhaps? I'd like to. I'm just going to go for the shot. I'm just going to go for it. Wasn't to be. And another dull, boring, uninspiring match comes to an end. Solomon Islands need to sort it out. They really do. And I'm not talking about my play. I just can't get past any of these nations right now. I'm so annoyed, but yeah, I'm happy at the same time to go through and, you know, get to the playoffs of Solomon Islands. I've broken New Zealand's sort of grip on the Oceania zone. And now we have to play in the playoffs against whoever we got to play. We really have to try our best in this one. We've been struggling in the Oceania zone. Now we got to play one of the better teams in the CONCACAF region. It's just going to be so difficult. Remember, in 2014, Costa Rica got all the way to the quarterfinals. So their team is going to be insane compared to ours. Alright, Solomon Islands looking to press. They go for the shot. Oh, that wasn't that bad. The finesse shots haven't been brilliant from Solomon Islands. I want to press Costa Rica. I want to so badly. But at the same time, I know if I do that, I'm susceptible for a counter-attack. And with Joel Campbell and Brian Ruiz on their team, you don't really want to take that kind of chance. Oh, chipped into the box, and that's a fantastic save, and they scored. That's so BS. It was a good save, but it went straight to Bolanos. And we conceded an away goal, which is not what we wanted, and we're 1-0 down. To be honest, based on current results, we really do not deserve to be going to the World Cup. I know that sounds harsh and everything, but we really don't. No, come on, man. No. Joel Campbell on the ball, looking to twist, and he almost scores. My players went down in the box, and again, Costa Rica denied by my goalkeeper. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling to tackle Costa Rica now. They're in that kind of mode where they just want to score. Every time I tackle them, it's literally like, oh yeah, okay, that's a penalty, is it? That's a penalty? Alright, so a basic tackle is a penalty, is it? Right, thanks game, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we don't deserve this. We really don't. Oh, there we go, we saved it. I mean, the game tried to screw me over with that light penalty. Like, get out of here. Half time, we're 1-0 down, thanks to Bolanos' I guess, goal. Well, it was a goal, obviously, but I mean, like, the goal that we conceded was a little bit annoying because it was just a deflection. Rojas, he just turned me there, and if that pass was a little bit more under hit, they would have scored. Go on, Taleda. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. I couldn't run. He just wouldn't run properly. Saborio's going through. No. Oh, good defending. That was a little bit calamitous, but it was good defending in the end. I thought they were going to round my keeper and just tap it in, but we just lost the first leg Well, they got the away goal, so we're in trouble. We need to get that away goal back at their place. We desperately need it, but I don't know, maybe I was a little bit too harsh on the Solomon Islands in terms of the performances in the Oceania groups. Maybe they were just tired or something. They did extremely well to hold back Costa Rica. I'm looking for some kind of miracle here, Solomon Islands. I really need it. If they score, it will get out 100%. It's a massive uphill task, and I have come back from things like this, but yeah, I don't know. This is my first time doing an Oceania qualifying campaign on 2014, and it's been quite difficult, I'd say. Totore on the ball. To this guy. Oh, of course. Turn your back on it. Turn your back on it and just let it go to Costa Rica. That's the thing. There's just so many plays that just, I don't know, it's just not fitting me at the moment. I'm not doing as well, and Costa Rica almost scored from that, and it's blocked again, and everything is getting blocked. Back to the goalkeeper, he boots it away, straight back to my player, and I think that's half time with the scores at 0-0, but it doesn't help me at all. Every time I keep going forward, I'm getting tackled, or a player will miscontrol the ball or something, which is, you know, it's going to happen in this atmosphere. It's probably very intimidating for the Solomon Islands, and they're probably not playing as well. Costa Rica have already had 6 shots. They should have buried my campaign by now. Campbell going through, pushes his way past. He goes to the cross, it's headed, and it goes wide. That would have been 100% game over. It still hangs in the balance here. Into the middle. Why did you miscontrol that? Oh my god. I know they're a 1-star team, so they're going to miscontrol it. But the one time I needed a clean sort of take, and he doesn't do it. Okay, it's come out to this guy. Go on. That is terrible. Dude, you need to get that on target. That was an excellent ball. Go for the strike. It's blocked. Everything is blocked on this game. Everything is blocked. It's like they got Shaquille O'Neal in there, just blocking everything. Even though that doesn't make sense because he never played football. But you know what I mean. It's just an absolute block party, and it's so sad to go out like this when we played so well against Costa Rica. But the warning signs, like I said, were there early on in qualifying. This team cannot score goals against some of the minnows in their group stages, then we're not going to score against Costa Rica, are we? It's such a shame because, oh, here we go, yeah, last minute goal, just a final middle finger to me, a final middle finger, and I don't even know who that is that scored. That's how much I know about Costa Rica football. I don't know what to say about that campaign. It was a very long, drawn out campaign for nothing, and I really feel for these Oceania teams that, like, potentially get to this stage and then they have to play a team like Costa Rica, or imagine if, like, the USA finished 4th in that group. Well, we're simulating the whole World Cup. I can't be bothered with the draw. I'm not going to sit here and just look at the draw and everything. So it's simulating the entirety of the World Cup. Let's find out who wins this then, since obviously, you know, the Solomon Islands got knocked out. Who's going to win it? We're seeing a couple of teams there. And it will be Germany against Italy in the final. And that was your World Cup with the Solomon Islands. We didn't make it, but at least we toppled New Zealand. And yeah, we got to the final stage of qualifying, and we just couldn't do it because we played against a way better team than us. We'll definitely do more qualifying campaigns as the year goes on. And yeah, keep it local as always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again for the next video.